getting fearful. Oh, people might criticize me. I might look foolish. I might not look cool. You can still decide to use it as power, as fuel, right? We talked about this week, fuel, gasoline for your engine of learning. You can use it, this is true for any kind of learning or success. And you can even take something like a little bit of anger, a little bit of doubt, and turn it into power. Turn it into that fuel for motivation. Defy them. Show them they are wrong. Work harder. Work smarter. Show the doubters, show the critics that they are wrong, and you will get a lot of happiness. You can get great joy and happiness when you succeed and you have been criticized a lot. It can actually feel even better, right? I've got an ambulance going by here. So, like, imagine, you're starting. Let's say you're a basketball player. You're a young basketball player and you're starting your career. Let this ambulance go by, a little noisy. Okay, so imagine you're a young basketball player, you're starting your career, and everybody tells you, you're great, you're wonderful, oh, you're going to be a superstar. And everybody tells you this all the time. That's all you hear. You're wonderful, you're great, you're wonderful, you're great, you're wonderful, you're great, you're wonderful, you're great. Years and years they tell you, and then finally you succeed. Yeah, probably you'll still be happy. You'll still be very happy. You become a professional and you become a great player. That'll feel good. You'll still feel proud of yourself, right? But in a way, you almost expected it because everybody told you your whole life that you were going to be great and wonderful. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine from your whole life, you love playing basketball, but everybody around you told you, you can't do it. You can't do it. You'll never be a good basketball player. You'll never succeed. You should quit now. And just everybody around you 100% negative, criticizing you, doubting you all the time. And you have to fight and you have to overcome the doubt and overcome the criticism and all this negativity. And you struggle and you struggle and you fight and it's so difficult. And then finally, you succeed. You become a professional. You become great. Imagine how fantastic that would feel. I think for most people, it will feel even better. Why? Because you overcame more. You had to fight harder to achieve it. Right? It wasn't easy. You weren't 100% supported. It was challenging. It was difficult. It was tough. And you still succeeded. Imagine how good you would feel about yourself for fighting through all of that and still succeeding. It's just like if you were, let's say you're a weightlifter, right? You want to be strong. You're lifting a weight over your head. If you lift 10 kilograms over your head, are you going to feel super excited? Probably not. Why? Because it's easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. There's no challenge. There's no difficulty. You don't have to motivate yourself. You don't have to overcome weaknesses. You don't have to overcome doubts. You don't have to really grow stronger as a person. Your muscles don't have to get any stronger. Nothing at all. But imagine you could lift over, suddenly, after years of training, you finally, you get the world record. I don't know what the world record is, but let's say you lift, 300 kilograms over your head. Now, you're going to feel so much more excited and happy and proud of that achievement. Why? Because it's difficult. Because you had challenges. Because there were many times you thought, I'll never do it. And still you kept going. Because people doubted you. Because you even doubted yourself sometimes, and yet still somehow you finally did it. Or, maybe you're a runner. Maybe you're not even a runner. Maybe you're overweight. And right now, just to walk 5 kilometers is super, super, super difficult. You can't do it. You can't do it. You're out of shape. You can't do it. And you suddenly one day you go out and you walk 1 kilometer. Will you feel fantastic? Will you feel like you achieved something wonderful and great? Will it change you? No. No challenge. But imagine you start training and working hard. You decide, I'm going to run a marathon. And you train maybe 6 months, a year, running and running and running every week, almost every day. And it's hard, and some days it's really hard. Some days it's raining and you're out running in the rain. Some days it's cold, you're running in the cold. In the summer, you're running in the heat and you're pouring sweat. And some days you're really tired, you don't want to do it at all. But you keep going, and then you get into the race, you do the marathon, you're feeling good, and then at halfway you start feeling tired, your legs hurt, your shoulders hurt. Oh, you want to quit, but you keep going. And then you're getting towards the end, you're exhausted, you're tired, and then there's a big hill, it's even harder at the end. And you don't quit though, you keep going, and you cross the finish line and you do it. How do you feel in that moment? I'll tell you, you feel fantastic. Because it was hard, because you doubted yourself many times, maybe because even other people doubted you. But you defied the doubt and you kept going. You kept fighting. In many parts of life, if something's too easy, we don't feel any satisfaction. Why? It does not push us to grow. It does not push us to become stronger. It does not push us to become smarter. It does not push us to be better people, to believe in ourselves, to become more confident. It's really those changes that are so important. And so, if you dream about starting your own business but you're afraid, that's okay. But defy the fear. Keep going. If you're surrounded by people who are doubting you and criticizing you because you're trying this strange way of learning English, effortless English, that's okay. Keep going. It's going to feel even better when you succeed. And show them. And show yourself. Whatever it is. Whatever those dreams are. You need to stand up for yourself. You know, you need to stand up for the truth. You need to stand up for your dreams, especially when you are criticized, especially when you fear the criticism, especially when you doubt or others doubt you. Especially then, stand up, get off your knees. So many people live on their knees. It means they're bowing to somebody else. They're letting someone else stand over them and stop them from living the life they want. Or maybe they're letting a lot of people stand over them. You need to stand up. Defy them, defy the doubters, defy the haters, defy the critics. Use it as fuel, use it as motivation, and I promise you, you will succeed and it will feel even better when you do.